Yo. What is going on, everybody? I figured I'd hop on and share my thoughts about the latest WWE 2K. So, since I've got a variety of ideas that I eventually still continuing within the current game I have at the second, and I will be working my way to get the next game. I still have a lot that I want to put together, a lot of ideas and concepts to throw together within my next ideal wrestling matches for now. It's considered a mini show for the moment. However, though, with what I've seen in WWE 2K26, they got ragdoll physics. The ragdoll physics looks so sick. It looks so funny and derpy. It looks so cool. It's more instead of an invisible wall being when you're on Hell in a Cell, you'll fall right down with your opponent, and your opponent goes with you. And then they got new scaffoldings, new arenas, like new backstage fighting areas. You can take your opponent and fight them all the way in a scrapyard match, and you can throw them from high spaces. How in the heck? That's so crazy. That is so crazy. It is so freaking crazy. Plus, they've got the Inferno match, like what was like in SBR 11. Dude, yes. Kane was the abolisher of those matches. I mean, he just abolished everybody that came in his wake in the Inferno match. Nobody could stop him. Nobody. Kane was just a monster in that match. The I Quit match, they brought it back and it's improved drastically, which is awesome. It's even got It's even got a little bit of a voice effect, which is nice. It may maybe be the actual superstars sending sound clips. It could be actual stuff they recorded behind the scenes in a booth somewhere. But it's so freaking cool. I know I'm not happy with like the product with WWE, because I know I said I'm not watching WWE anymore. It does not mean I cannot create stuff within the game, as I've always done in the past years. Which is what I'm doing. So I'm ready for that. I'm ready to do that. More matches, more characters brought over. Plus, I gotta create their move sets. I gotta hop back on and look at my move sets and put together all my pieces to make all these storytelling ideas and all this stuff is since I told you guys I want to be a booker one day in wrestling and be able to put together matches and tell stories. That's another reason why I'm doing that. Since I can't stand the current product anymore, until once Cody won the world title at WrestleMania, beating Roman Reigns in his streak, it was a really good moment. But until then, it started going downhill fast. So many releases, so many different superstars, so much is going on. The direction of the booking, the stories, it's all stale. It's not what it used to be. I hate to admit it, even though I was on the hey ho ho, Vince McMahon's gotta go, hey ho ho. I was on that train too, because I made it short. I think it's on one of these two channels, but now that I realize that, yes, Vince was a good booker. He really was. He knew how to put stuff together. He knew how to make it comedic, but the formula that he missed was how to make certain superstars tick off one another. Like the chemistry that made those superstars what they are. Especially when you start getting older. It's more than just making it entertainment. It's about understanding how the functionality of the superstars, the story's going to play, the heel versus the baby face, all that. And how the match is going to correlate and everything. So I mean that's why I'm stepping my foot within just the 2K games for now. I have no interest in watching the product anymore whatsoever. Yes, I follow stuff on Instagram, I see it on TikTok, I see it all the time, and YouTube. So I have no interest in I have no interest in talking about uh, much of WWE anymore, except just the stuff I was with on knowledge wise from all that time ago. So, however, I am just stepping my foot into what I'm going to do best, and that's be entertaining and creative and create my matches and tell my stories. And continue with the DSW. Charlie and me will continue to give you guys commentary. Dakota and the rest are all going to be doing backstage creative hands. So, another thing, certain superstars are not in the game that I wish that were in the game, but at this point, I just have to, I'll have to just endure it and just keep going. I know it's heartbreaking for me. That does affect a big part of my story that I'm telling without Kai, so I may be on my own. Could be me and Bliss being back. Who knows what the hell could happen? I mean, who really knows? I mean, there was a confrontation all that time ago. When I create stuff, I create it for you guys. I try to make the best. I try to make the best wrestling matches possible in my ability. That's what I try to do. I try every day. So the passion and the grind and the hustle continues to keep going. Sup, Shorty? Shorty G in the house. I try to do the best I can. I try to continue, and I continue to do it. But let me get back to the 2K right quick. So within the WWE games, you know, they've got new fighting areas. Oh hell, you can actually fight in what looks like a Bray Wyatt's like swamp house, almost where it looks like where you took it out in the back area, the backwood area of Bray Wyatt's freaking house or his little scenic area of hiding. I don't even know the freaking word now. My brain don't know. I can't even. Every time I think of something, I can't even think of it right off the spot. But it looks so cool. The battlegrounds look so cool. And then plus on the current. Let me see if Heidi's listening to me right quick. I'm dropping on her. She might be listening to me. But I'm very curious and see where I'll go. Because I'm really curious on where I'll go within like these new match types. Still, it's cool to see intergender matches, so that means you have intergender titles. Because you know you see intergender all the time in the indies. Dakota Kai just made her debut back to the indie scene, and she was facing Chris Statlander for the championship in the UK. I think at the O2 Arena, or no, maybe it's not at the O2 Arena because it looked like it was at some sort of gym, wherever the hell it's at. I think it was at the O2 Arena. I think it was at the O2 Arena. I think it was. Against Chris Statlander for that championship. I don't know if you came on top or Chris Statlander won, but I'm very intrigued when that match drops. That I cannot wait to see. Let's go, Kai. Shit just changes every week for things for us fans. That's why I haven't really spoken a whole lot of just like WWE stuff, and I pulled back on my content. I just had other things to do. But I'm always here, and I'm still gonna create for you guys. That's still what I do. Like I said, I'm excited for all these new match types. I'm excited for more storytelling. I gotta finish up HB's and Jamie's My Rise story. I gotta finish that up. Then I'm gonna probably do the 2K20. I'm gonna also do the 2K24 and Battleground. I still gotta do all those things. I gotta still do all those. Plus, I gotta finish up Twilight Princess, and then I gotta finish my way with Avatar. So I've got a lot to work on. A lot of ideas, a lot of matches, a lot of concepts. But when I get the game, I'll definitely be ready to cook up whatever we want to cook up and see what kind of unfolding chaos we can cause. And I may be pulling back from Skyrim for a long while, so it may be off my system. Just so we got room for Roman's not facing Cody. Roman is facing CM Punk. It's gonna be CM Punk he's facing. Cody's not facing Roman. To be honest, I don't know who the hell's Cody's facing. It could be Seth Rollins for all I know. Again, I don't know because, like I said, I don't watch the current product much anymore. I see little things here and there on TikTok and Instagram. I just don't watch that current product anymore. Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. That'll be an interesting favor, but the product just ain't. It's just not the same as it once was. Because after what happened to Cody, it just after everything when Cody won, it all just it all spiraled down for me. Dull storylines, not enough interesting things happening. It all went out the window for me. But like I said, I'm interested in the 2K, so I mean I can't wait to see how all this all transpires when I get my hands on it. Anyway, I don't know what to say except what's up, Hulk? Good to see you. No, Cody's not killing the. No, it's not Cody. Cody is not killing the product. That is not what I'm saying. Cody ain't killing the product. I was happy that Cody won the title 3 times in a row. No, it ain't Cody. It's Triple H. Honestly, it's Triple H and his booking. It's honestly Triple H. I had a discussion with a friend of mine. The reason Triple H has his spot was because he really wanted to get his nose in the business and F his way up to the top just to get to the boss's wife. Look where he is. So it's Triple H that's killing it. It ain't got nothing to do with any superstars. Nobody knows how to run a good story. Nobody knows how to book it anymore. That's why AEW is kind of where it's better at points, and TNA too. But Jelly Roll better keep his nose out of it. I'm a Christian man. I'm all about country music. Country music, my ass. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Walk her out. No, I kind of enjoyed watching them, but it's just like, nah. Nothing's really the same. That's why I'm sticking to my thing. Yeah, for sure. Alright, I don't know what else to say. I don't even know why I brought Jelly into this. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Walk her out. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the 2K26 when I'll just have to wait a couple more days before it hits the stores. And then I'll work on getting the season passes. Walk her out.